What's going on, everybody? It's been a while, and I wanted to bring a movie video, but in this video, as the title says, we're going to be talking about Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, a little bit about my thoughts on it, and in the background, we're going to have Gojo versus Hanami and Jogo. So I picked where Gojo and Jogo fought because I couldn't find the bottom of Shibuya, and I don't know about any of these characters. This is not a this is a new Gojo, so I'm gonna try to see what happens, but right now he's just not fighting back. But I picked these two because obviously at the beginning of Shibuya incident, when he ends up going into the basement at the bottom of the train station, this is who he fights. And I don't know, what do you guys think about the fights and the animation, because that's a big topic of what happened in the Shibuya arc. Obviously animation kind of went down throughout the season, but for me, animation was still good, and it didn't deter me. I'll go watch the original Dragon Ball, and the animation would be a problem for me. So I'm just not gonna go watch the original Dragon Ball because, well, if you've been here, you know. But yeah, I think they animated the Shibuya incident really well. Obviously, hidden inventory was amazing. Animation was great. Just obviously the story behind it. Gojo's past. Geto, you get to see like what made Geto snap and turn into what he was in Zero. And then I just think all of the fights in season 2, I don't know, there's something about Jujutsu Kaisen fights that really stick out. And even Yuji versus the Grasshopper was like, it wasn't a down fight. There's so many that normally there's like some that you don't really think are as important, which that one's not really important, but still a good fight. And I would say that a minor fight that but was significant was Nobara versus Mahito's clone. Obviously I can see an argument for it being major, but I say it's minor just because yes, you see that she's basically a direct counter to him, and how Yuji's a direct counter to him, but the significance came from her getting her eye blasted. Her eye was still there, but her getting her face blasted by Mahito's transfiguration. One of my favorite fights in the season was probably, I would say this one, but I'm just gonna say what everyone's favorite was. More than like everyone's favorite was Sukuna versus Maharaga. The animation for that was one that had like the negative animation, at least when it first released. I watched it again recently and it definitely looked better. I don't know if they went back, made it look better, but they definitely changed the translation. This couldn't say Malevolent Shrine. And yeah, I don't know, what did you guys think about the fights in general? I think the story direction was really good, and it is easy to overlook how important the story was in the season because of how much action there was. But the sealing of Gojo, a character that you would think is just untouchable, and they were able to seal him, which as of right now we don't know. No manga spoilers in the comments. Yes, I'm caught up, but as of right now it seems like the strongest character in the verse just got put away for the foreseeable future. And then you see Yuta pop up at the end, which they left off on a pretty good spot to bring a pretty good cliffhanger. I don't know why Gojo's just smiling up top near the time thing, but that's besides the point. And then just the growth of Yuji as a character, because even after what Sukuna did, after taking over his body, he feels guilty, but he's not gonna let that stop from what needs to be done, his job as a sorcerer and his promise to his grandpa, which I think are all very big highlights to the season. Obviously that goes to show there was some significant deaths. Spoilers, there'll probably be a disclaimer at the beginning, but another disclaimer. Nanami dying, that death, when I read it and then when I watched it, they did a really good send-off. The anime did a great job sending them off. I don't know what Jogo and Hanami are spamming right now, but it's working. No, the send-off was really good. The episode starts with him on a beach, and then you kind of know where it's going from there, even if you hadn't read the manga. And then Maki, that wasn't confirmed, but I mean, Nami survived. We don't know if Maki or the Xena that was with him, I can't remember if that was their grandpa or I don't think it was her dad. Alright, so this is the next fight we're gonna watch, but that takes me into what I want to talk about. Jogo being able to beat Blitz, Nanami, Maki, that is so loud. I can't remember the Xena and grandpa's name, but I'm not even gonna try. It's not important. I'll put it on the screen or something if I remember what I need to do. Well, that's about how the fight should have went, and I mean, kind of did go. Sukuna was toying with him, but I thought that fight was really good, and it showed just how strong Jogo is, because Sukuna respects him, whereas obviously Gojo didn't. Because Sukuna even congratulates him and says, "You are strong, like be proud." Whereas Gojo just said, "Yeah, you're weak." But Jogo just got the worst straw pull, the worst luck, whatever you want to call it, because you can see how strong he is when he's fighting people who aren't Gojo or Sukuna. So, well, we get Malevolent Kitchen. I was okay with some of the animation errors and things like that, but when they said Malevolent Kitchen, I definitely had to go to the Crunchyroll comment section to see what everyone was seeing and see what everybody was saying about that, because I thought it was pretty funny. Alright, then we'll wrap it up with this fight. But what did you guys think about Joso? The decision to have him not kill Yuji, obviously Yuji's main character, but the little revelation that their family, through certain means, but I think that's pretty cool. Like I said, don't know anything about this Joso Mugen, so him running a corner is what it is. So Joso is a cool character, and for everyone who has read the manga, you guys know that he does get a little bit cooler. And I mean, Yuji being brothers, I'm okay with it, because you find out that Guido's body is being used by a old curse sorcerer. I don't know exactly what you would want to call him, but Kinjaku, who also was Noritoshi Kamo at one point, not to be confused with the I think he's the second year from the Tokyo school, I believe. But yeah, that's that whole idea that he was Yuji's mom, and that was how they're related, because Joso was created by him as a death painting. So yeah, as this finishes up, I guess we can just watch it, because I really said all I wanted to say about season 2. Season 2 as a whole, Inventory and Shibuya together, I give it as, honestly, a 10 out of 10 for a season, because every week I was excited like I was a little kid again. I was excited to watch what episode it was, and then the weeks they took a break, I was highly disappointed because I didn't know they were taking a break. And then there's that excitement. I haven't felt that for any series, anime or non-anime, in forever. So yeah, tell me what you guys thought. The animation for, I know Maharuka versus Sukuna was a negative one for a lot of people. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought about that down below. As it's finishing up, it should say Joso's just playing with his food right now. But yeah, these Mugens, they're not as crazy as obviously the Gojo and Sukuna one. Well, as I say that, but it's not as crazy as Gojo and Sukuna one was. Oh, we're going around 3. I was wondering if he was going to get to keep that form. While on topic, there's been some negative reviews and just negativity in general about the Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Flash game. Me and somebody else that's on the channel really enjoyed the game. I don't know what you guys thought. There were some people in our comment that definitely were not happy about the game and the state of it. I mean, as 3D arena fighter, I think it's a fun game. It's an interesting take. Yeah, there's some mechanics that don't work quite as well as they should, and probably hopefully will get patched. But no, as like people hop on video games take it seriously, in my opinion. Like, yeah, you get a game and you want to have fun, and I think that that is what the game is. But people who take it to that next level are, I mean, I don't know. Some people just take it serious, and that can ruin. I mean, any video game could be looked at as bad if it's not the perfect competitive game. So, in my opinion, Demon Slayer was a great game, but competitively, not every character is viable. So there's negatives to everything. But with Yuji getting the win, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. You guys have a good one. Please take it easy. See you guys in the next one.